Alrighty. Hey, mages. How's it going? Happy Sunday, happy Sunday. Um, I had a really weird few couple of days, in which I couldn't be able to do a whole lot. I wasn't so productive. And I was feeling like really down, but, today is actually no different. But I feel a lot more chill. And it's a chill Sunday, and I want to get something done. And what better way onto doing a productive stream than to do some Gatoring? It's Gator time. Got my Gatorade going on, and we're gonna get started. As always, I'm feeling like really tired, but as we start the stream and get things going, I will feel a lot better. So let's go ahead and start now. So, last time it was the it's the good old cool barbecue episode where a lot of things happened, a lot of memories. Got invited to Damien's last warm day of the year celebration. Hanged out with his parents over barbecue. Found Olivia was there, and we actually shared a nice moment together. Shared a nice good moment, and we are starting to become good pals. So let's see how long that will actually last. So, with my terrible choices. So I'm gonna continue on from last time, which was, I think it's this one. Yeah, it's this one. So, this is September 25th, so this is after the barbecue episode. We hanged out with Olivia. She was nice enough to hang out with me and draw with me in Go. And I was able to convince her to join her family for what's left of barbecue. She was okay with it. She still likes me, I think. So let's see what happens. September 25th. It's been nearly a full month, and things are starting to feel natural in school now. Well, at least compared to my old schools, except now, I've actually made some good friends. Progress. I'm pretty sure we're good friends anyways. I don't really know how to measure friendship. I don't actually know how to measure that either, personally. Outside of that party a few days ago, I haven't hung out with any of them outside of school. If friends just hung out at school and good friends did stuff outside of school, where does that put us? Huh. Like I feel like we're more than acquaintances at this point, but friends, good friends, Well, it's still early in the school year. I'll figure out the friendship conversion rate at some point. There's gotta be some kind of algorithm to this. It's not like I'm rushing either. Shades, focus! Ugh. Leaving my current thoughts, I realize I have been in the middle of climbing a rock wall in the gymnasium. Oh, that's not good. Huh. Why was I spacing out again? Why am I spacing out while I'm in, like, mortal danger? Oh, yeah. Oh no. Oh no, they're all watching. Alright, all the blood rushing to my head. Alright. Peel yourself off my majestic gym floor and hit the showers. Oh. Whew. Hey girl. Mating just in time. Take my seat right next to Olivia and let myself relax for a second. So I do like the fact that the story doesn't just revolve around the relationships. He still has to do school. He still has to suffer gym class. He still has to suffer history. Olivia is, as usual, doodling away on her notebook. I take a quick peek at her new work, curious to see who she's trying to turn into a caricature today. Instead, the page is filled with various scribbles of what looks to be a rat. Are you drawing a rat Sona? The only piece of shading for its fur is just on its head, save for a white spot around its right eye. It looks like the same one she doodled on the note we passed around in history class. I bet it's someone she liked in the past. The mirrored mural shows it in various poses and scenarios, some basic, some pretty creative. And there's even one wearing a cape and wielding a ridiculously giant sewing needle like a sword. Hey, these rat doodles of yours are pretty cute. Thanks. Actually, that reminds me. Look who else I drew over the weekend. Oh, we're actually like sharing. Oh, hey. Oh, hey. She flips a couple of pages in her sketchbook and holds it up for me to see. Much to my surprise, it's none other than Mia. Olivia decided to draw her as what I can only describe in the most flattering of ways as a druggy harlot. Her clothes are even more ripped than her usual attire. Her jacket is filled with all kinds of unflattering patches, and her hair is styled into a gaudy mohawk that only detracts slightly from her face full of piercings and rings. Okay, yeah, I justified. Okay, druggy harlot. Okay, got you. I had a friend who told me, yeah, I had a family who refers to this girl I know as a Spanish prostitute because of how she dresses, and I'm like, I got you, I got it. In fact, she has a couple of rings piercing her eyelids to the point where I think it would be impossible to keep her eyes open from their weight. And that's not even getting into all the tattoos that Olivia has drawn on Mia's face. I can't help but let out a snicker at the sight. You like? She's sporting a smug grin as she looks my way. I mean, it's funny, but how can she breathe with all those nose rings? Doesn't need to. She's full of hot air already. Damn. The girl chuckles at her own joke. She's very light-spirited. Like, since we started to talk. That's awesome. I bet if she saw it, steam would blow out of her ears. Yeah, then she'd stomp around uselessly and do nothing else. Seems like you have a pretty good idea on how she works. She's just predictable. It's not rocket science. Oh, damn! We're interrupted by a pair of students. I recognize them, though I only know one of their names. Oh, the girl on the right, I think. We've met them before. I don't know. Lunara. Yeah, okay. Yo, Inko, my homie. Humi. As in human. So, I saw what you submitted for the contest, and I just love it. It was so good, I just had to show it to my friend. Yeah, man, I just had to see who had made it when Lunara told me all about it. And when she was like, I was like, oh my god. When she told me, I was like, oh my god. I just knew when I saw you, you had to be that artistic spirit. Pretty damn fantastic, especially for a newbie. And Olivia doesn't want any of this. I'm a bit taken aback by her backhanded compliment. Still, it is a compliment. First one, the first real one I've had since coming to St. Hamid. About my art, I mean. Oh my gosh, I never introduced myself, did I? I'm Kiara. It's nice to meet you. Yeah, likewise. Cool. I mean, it's not that great of a piece. It's not that great of a piece. It's just something I had on hand. I just doodled it. Last minute? Damn, you're selling yourself way too short here. Yeah, that work is absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, I'm thinking we should hang out sometime. Oh, you slut. Stop trying to get into his pants. Yeah. Yeah, get out of here, you harpies. Yeah, that's it. Oh shit, the bell's ringing soon. Already? Damn. Well, it was nice seeing you again, Inko. Keep up the great work. I bet you can draw me like one of them Gator girls. Be seeing you later. Yeah, be seeing you real soon, Inko. We're so pretty. I can't help but smile as my new friends wave their goodbye and depart. A heady feeling of joy washing through my head as I reply their words of praise repeatedly. In the corner of my eye, Olivia's smile reflects the overwhelming cheer I'm feeling. Though it seems to have vanished the moment I look her way. Seems like you're becoming the talk of the school. I mean, I hope I'd get some positive feedback about my work, but I didn't realize that it would be that good. Olivia chews her lip in contemplation before returning to me. What if it's like the same thing as Olivia's situation, where she feels bad that people are giving her possibly giving her the praise because she is handicapped? What if Inko's that way too? What if Inko's getting all this recognition just because he is human? Which would be a very reasonable concern that Olivia would have. If Olivia's concerned about that, that's valid. Say, Inko, can I see your submission? Yeah, sure, give me a second. Luckily, I'm prepared, as not only do I have my portfolio drive, but I finally set up a cloud drive for it. That's right. Your boy Inko is now on Google Drive. Or Dropbox. I've never used Dropbox ever. Google Drive was like, yeah, just everyone I talk to is like, hey, can I send you this? And they're like, yeah, here's the Google Drive invite for it. It's as simple as opening up the application on my phone and swiping it to the exact digital copy to present it to Olivia. Ta-da! I consider it my magnum opus. Magnum opus, yeah, I finally get to say it. I feel so cool. I feel like a real artist. You keep a copy of it on your phone? Yeah, I've got my whole portfolio in cloud storage. I learned it was good practice from a couple artist blogs. So what do you think? Olivia squints at my phone as she does her best to formulate her opinion. I feel like she would like to see the actual thing. I know you can't have it on you at all times, but still. It's, nice. The compost of it is really something. You don't like it. You don't like it. What do you mean composition? Yeah, that. You did great, Inko. Huh? Okay. Getting a compliment from Olivia for my work feels a bit alien to me. But maybe, just maybe, this was the start of something new? Yeah, I could feel it now. Inko G. Nito, ace photographer, capable of capturing masterpieces through a photo lens. Yeah, has a nice ring to it. Such a stupid idiot. Like, he's like bordering on himbo energy. Olivia must see my self-congratulatory grin, because her own drops. Alright, you did good. Don't let it go to your head. When the grin remains, she forces it off by elbowing me in the chest. Ugh! Warned you. That's gonna leave a bruise. With that exchange behind us, Olivia and I get ready for class. Oh god. That sound cue scared the hell out of me. As was the norm by now, Mr. Ideken began class with some violent abuse of school property. Oh, good morning, good morning. Now settle down, we've got announcements to go over. I sit back in my seat, subtly feeling out the spot where Olivia smacked me to check. Yep, bruised. Sheesh. As the pale Tetradon continued on reading from the announcement sheet like he did every day, I found myself lost in my own thoughts. I'm gonna be such a cool artist. Oh, I'm gonna be so big and famous, and Olivia's gonna be like, oh, Inko, you're so cute. You're so cute and creative and talented and sexy. And I'll be like, yeah, I'm the best in the world because of my art. Nothing else really happens that I consider out of the ordinary. Things that are new, like the school itself, are finally starting to become mundane. Hey, Nate. Hello. Happy Big Bear Hugs. Big Bear Hugs back. How are we doing? We're Gatorin. Alright. Hey, we're still hanging out. Cool. Later at lunch, I'm rattling off my best stand-up to Olivia while Damien's out getting seconds. Oh, we're just like hanging out. We're not just like, oh yeah, we're just sitting in the same table. Liz had retreated to her usual place in the rafters. Okay, and then he says, oh god damn. Okay. Olivia's hand flies to her nose, trying and failing to contain the snort-filled laughter. It sets off a chain reaction as my own laughter spills over my mouthful of cheap school burger. God, you suck at comedy, Inko. Olivia drinks greedily from her canteen to alleviate her sore vocal cords. Is that why you're all out of breath? It was a pity laugh. Stick to photography. Damn. Well, you got a better one? See, at least she is able to laugh at him enough to be like, okay, she at least has a good sense of humor. The mood is slow to settle, but once Olivia has caught her breath, she speaks with a snide smile. In fact, I do. So, a Triceratops, a T-Rex, and a Rhino-Rex find a lamp. Her mouth clamps shut, and eyes go wide. A lit? Ah, perfect. I was looking for you two. Olivia cast her eyes down to her lunch, spearing her mystery meat roughly with a talon. Hey Ben, what's up? I haven't seen you in a while. Oh, I figured I'd come by and congratulate you on your submission entry. Oh, this again? I mean, it is my best piece, but all the praise for it is still surprising. It's exhilarating. All these compliments and everything. Hey, thanks, man. Hey, maybe I'll be the winner of the contest. What do you think, Olivia? Ain't my photography great? The green gator girl flinches. Ben shakes his head. Also, Olivia, great to catch you here. Principal Scalar wanted me to remind you that you need to clean up after yourself. Leaving messes in classes can disrupt students in other periods. The hell does he mean? Scalar said that? Why not tell Olivia herself and spare this huge embarrassment? She's busy and tired of reminding you. Oh, okay, that's why she's pissed. Olivia scoffs at the mention of our principal, yet keeps her mouth firmly closed. It must not be that important then, right? Yeah. Inko, I just spent my entire second period cleaning up her mess because she's not taking anything seriously. I'm not supposed to be Scalar's errand boy, and I'm certainly not supposed to be a personal janitor. Oh. I'm left to frown, and Olivia giving Ben the silent treatment. Was it wrong of me to think that she'd be more open with everyone else, like she is with me? Yeah, you were. Because you're special. Because you're an interesting human guy. Remember you had to like convince her to join her own family. So how bad? Okay, this would be rude of me to say, but how bad is the mess? As if it were my business. Do you know how hard it is to scrub baking soda out from carpet once it's dried? Can't you like vacuum that up? Can you just try not to make other people's lives harder? Bruh. We get it. Bro, we get it. What the hell, man? I didn't mean that. I went too far. Sorry. Olivia tries shooting me an indifferent gaze. It cracks a bit into embarrassment when I don't return it. Ben's comment is completely uncalled for. I can't just stand around if she's not even going to defend herself. Come on, Ben, leave her alone. You didn't have to. Okay, one, you didn't have to do it in front of me and anyone else in the cafeteria of all places. Two, you didn't have to be so judgy about it. Also, buy a vacuum. Why are you scraping off baking soda off the carpet? Buy a vacuum. Okay, Ben, leave her alone. My point being, Olivia, this is completely ridiculous. I expect better from you. Expect? How can you have expectation? Wait, oh no, don't say that. The context for that is weird. How can you have expectations for her? That came out a little wrong. That did. It's like, oh yeah, you think Olivia has standards? Ugh. Hey, Four Pigeons. Hello, free engagement. Almost got banned again. Don't do the free engagement thing. People feel iffy about that. Or keep doing it. It feels funny. Well, I expect her to do the bare minimum and not waste my time. Yeah. Olivia doesn't even bother looking at Ben. Instead, she's looking at me with that sad face until quietly wheels away from us. Probably do that when you follow for some time. Okay, yeah. Once people are more familiar with you, yeah. I think we went a little too far there. Anyways, yeah, Four Pigeons, Nate, if you guys still here, what have you been up to? How's it going? I haven't been here for a few days. Did I hug that gator? No, but did we touch at all? Do we have like? No, but we had good moments. We're good friends with Gator. He pinches his brow and sighs, and left standing here with the student council president. I wonder what I had done that earned me Olivia's ire just now. That bad? Mia really wanted me to have lunch with her today. She's gonna give me an earful after school. Hell yeah. He glances at his phone and grimaces at the notifications. Bro, your girl is toxic. Get out of there. I spoke too soon. She's giving me one now. Well, you should probably grab your lunch while there's still time. You can, like, I don't know. Ben glances up at one of the clocks in the lunchroom. There's only about 10 minutes of lunch left. Yeah, you might as well just make that time. You're right. But the lines usually closed 5 minutes ago. Then you're student prez. Tell him you were busy. You had student prez stuff to do. His fist hammers his palm in epiphany. Oh, you used the vending machines out there. Anything good there? Well, I've been enjoying the atomic hot taquitos recently. Is that just Cheetos? The flaming hot Cheetos? Or cheese doodles? But Damien tells me he's a bigger fan of the bitter melon bites. Oh yeah, I did actually had a chance to taste the hot jalapeno Cheetos. They were okay. It really has the strong, like, beginning taste of jalapeno, which it doesn't taste that good, but once you eat enough of it, it kind of goes away, and it's like, okay, it's fine. Anyways, bitter melons it is. I don't think my tail could handle that amount of capsaicin. Ben gets up from his seat. Alright, I'll go check it out. Let's see. Oh. One of his feet gets caught in a stool, and he stumbles head first. Right into... no! Right into Damien's tray, stacked high with the mystery meat. He face plants right through the tray and onto the floor. God, that's so unfortunate. Well, on the bright side, the mystery meat cushions his fall. Is that the bright side, though? Is it really? On the dark side, the mystery meat cushions his fall. Whoa, Ben, you're right. Oh, man. Oh, no, don't take pictures. Why is everyone gathering? It's fine. I jump from my seat and go help him up. Instinctively, I take a look around the cafeteria. Everyone's staring for, like, no reason. All eyes are on us. I already hear it starting. Various murmurs about the safety of the student council president. Murmurs that start breaking into jeers. Oh, I know how this song and dance goes. They say I beat him up. Or Damien beat him up. It's over for Ben. It's all Jover. My video cable just went out for a second. He gets up and dusts off his blazer. Not exactly what I meant when I said meet and greet, Damien. Oh yeah, you're right, sorry. Hey, alright, he's in surprisingly good spirits, considering that he has a face full of meat. All of a sudden, the entire attitude of the cafeteria shifted before my eyes. The cheers were deflected into a general amusement that permeated throughout the room. One of the nearby students stands up and hands him a few napkins to wipe his face off. I'm digging the soundtrack too, by the way. I like this, like, basically what's like lo-fi chill hop. Hey, thanks. How does he manage to stay composed while covered in school mystery meat? Cause he's school prez. I'm both impressed and jealous. You okay? Thought you couldn't eat meat. Nah, even if I swallowed it, and even if I swallowed any, it'd take a lot more than that to really be an issue. I'll be fine. Thanks for the concern, though. Even as he brushes off his lunchroom grime, Ben carries himself with dignity. If that had been me, it would have been over. I would have changed schools. But this guy has some serious quick wit. No, there's probably a little more to it than that. Probably best not to mess with him. He looks more calculated than he lets on. Man, I was looking forward to eating that. Why on earth did you have that much meatloaf? You're like a whole stack. I asked the cafeteria lady earlier this morning to let me have the leftovers. Although, now it's gone a bit to waste. I mean, you can probably if there's still some on the tray, you can dig around the Ben scalies and the Ben hair. Just pick around the meat. He eyes the remains on the floor. Some poor janitor's gonna have to mop all that up. Maybe. Don't. If it's on the floor. Okay, bye, Ben. Okay, bye, Damien. The bell signaling our next class tolls. The fistfights and gang wars cease on command, and everyone starts milling towards the exits. The cafeteria empties enough that I can clearly see the Ben-shaped meatloaf angel on the floor. We should probably go check on Olivia. There's a familiar rubbery, textured feeling on my fingertips. My instincts have kicked in, hands going for my camera to capture the moment. After which shame rolls over me. Oh, he wants to take a picture of the Ben hole of meatloaf. That would be cool. Kind of makes you look like a dick, but I'd say go for it. I'd say do it. The shame that I would even consider capturing something like this, especially when it's happened to my friend. I get up from my seat with a heavy sigh and finally head for my next class. I would totally take a picture of that. I hope Ben will have the time to clean up before photography. He's got 5 minutes. On my way to photography, I'm still a bit caught up by what just happened. I think I'm starting to see how Ben accomplished that. I mean, ordinarily an incident that embarrassing would just be detrimental to your social standing. Yeah, because he's prez, he's class prez. He's gotta be cool. He's gotta feel cool. On my first day, I went through something like that, an event so humiliating people were spreading rumors for days. Sure, they died out pretty quick, but the fact is it happened. One moment everything is fine, then suddenly, something you couldn't have seen coming just upends your life. Stuff like that can happen all the time, and to anyone. It's something that's always terrified me. It's something that just happened to Ben, only he was exempt. He was quick on his feet, and diffused the situation faster than it could have even really started. It's like disaster avoidance. I seriously think it's the most important skill one can have. To have everything under control, to see people from a mile away and make it a non-issue even when it takes you by surprise. That sort of social capital is something I need. Maybe it's a little selfish, but if I were seen that way, then any sudden happenings would be forgiven instantly. Of course, Ben isn't alone. The world is full of people with that skill, only I'd be lying if I said most of them deserved it. What's this contemplation about being able to not be embarrassed? That's crazy. Most people able to get away with stuff using their unique ability just for that, getting away with stuff. What should be seen as a blessing of social buffer is just some enabling trait of theirs, a charismatic get-out-of-jail-free card. If I had that ability, I'd use it to push myself to my limits both artistically and productively. That is my ultimate goal. Ben is one of the good ones, definitely. He's definitely earned my respect over this. The question remains, though, how do I get like that? That line of thinking is cut off as I round the next corner. Wanted to talk with you, Olivia. At the center of the hallway intersection, I see Mia and Olivia. You know how she can get that cool street cred, that notoriety, and still be like really cool about it? Should date Olivia. If he dates Olivia, all eyes will be on him, and everyone will be like, "Oh man, Inko's so cool and artistic." Oh. Anyways, we're gonna have to we're gonna have to defuse this cat fight, per se. Oh, come the fuck on now, Olivia. Don't be such a killjoy. I'm trying to be nice here. The grin on Mia's face is jovial as she stands before the wheelchair-bound girl, her tail lazily swaying as she eyes Olivia. Man, I never realized how lethal those spikes on her tail looked. Oh yeah, those can kill. After all, have to be nice to someone as talented as Olivia, don't I? Behind her are a pair of seemingly smiling Saurian girls. Actually, wait a minute, it's the girls from class earlier. It's clearly the girls from class. Those two. Yeah. Wait, they're Mia's friends? Ah, no wonder they're both slutty. Ah, they're all sluts. I mean, she knows her way around a palette and canvas. Right, Olivia? A paraplegic Picasso here. Oh, don't be like that. That's you, right? I can't imagine how useless you must feel otherwise. I'm so glad you're able to put those thoughts aside and paint some things you like. Mia takes a step towards Olivia, her previous expression taking on a more ominous air. Yet, for all that talent and untapped potential, you seem to lack some of the basics expected of a functioning young adult. Mia's lips part, revealing a cruel grin. I hear you've been a really dirty, messy little baby, leaving your stuff everywhere in class, getting it all over the place. Hey man, what can I say? I'm a messy painter, all right? Is that better than what you do when you get mess and stuff all over everywhere? You harpy? That should stick you in a cute little bib. Kiara and Lunara laugh, cheering loudly at Olivia. Mia snaps her finger, causing the two of them to go quiet. Oh, she's like that, huh? We're going like straight up Mean Girls here. I still don't want to believe it. Those two whores. They were so nice to me. Why are they doing this with Mia? I know them. They're smart. They know if this is what it looks like, it's horrible. They're not the kind of people to punch down like this. We don't know them. But they decided to do this, right? So what's going on? Is there more to the situation? No, they're all together. Mia takes another step forward, her figure now looming over Olivia, as she looks down with a cruel sneer on her lips. Normally, I wouldn't waste my time trying to single you out, but I'm gonna use this moment to make you get the picture. Benny was supposed to join me for lunch, but he had to stay behind to clean up after your mess. You got your issues, you can't ride a bike, whatever. That's your fucking problem. Stop making it mine, Olivia. This doesn't affect you either. Relax, girl. Or do I need to start being a problem for you? Yeah, does Ben look like your nanny? Well, she does come pre-packed with a stroller. Come on, Mia, that's crossing the line. The girls are like, yeah, that's crossing the line. As they're like, yeah, do it. Tear into her. Not like she can stand up to you. Or anyone. Damn. Yeah, how can they be like, whoa, that's going way too far. Hold on, let me go harder. What? I'm just chatting with Liv here. But if I did hurt your feelings, I'm really sorry. Kiara's beak clicks loudly and repetitively while Lunara's hand covers her maw to hide a giggle. Oh, don't take it so personally, Olivia. I'm just teasing ya. Right, Liv? We're all just one big happy family here. Yeah, the big happy family where y'all threatened to kill me. Lord knows some of us could use one. Can I finally get the choice where I can like just step in? I don't know how to respond to that. I want to hear both sides of the story here. What history Mia and Olivia have for a confrontation like this. It's the Ben thing. You have all the information. I think getting this upset over her missing lunch with Ben is extreme, but Mia's friends remain by her side. Completely steadfast against Olivia. Is it that bad? And yet, Olivia says nothing to her. She has her head atop the knuckles of her hand, like I would during Prockling's history lessons. There are moments where Olivia's tail would press into the floor, shifting her chair back, or to the side. Oh yeah, you get at her. It looks like she was attempting to sidestep the conversation with that muscular tail, but Mia's own movements cut off her escape attempts. Mia returns the calm stare. There's no emotion, and the staring contest was a fight in its own way, and the first to look away would lose. Olivia's frigid indifference against Mia's piercing gaze. Kiara ends up dropping her phone and both glare at her simultaneously. It's a draw. Kiara, I swear I will kill you one of these days. Olivia takes the opportunity to move past Mia. Okay, see ya. Mia takes no time to toughen her stance and continue her spew of insults. What? Leaving so soon? No response. And so quickly, that's almost normal walking speed. I was honestly thinking you need a cooler nickname to go with your need for speed. Hot Wheels. Hey, you know what? Hey, that's not bad. In an instant, Olivia stops to a squeaking halt. Gone was her stoic face. In its place were eyes wide with shock. How the hell? Olivia's pace falters. Mia quickly steps ahead again and places a foot on her left wheel. Your brain-dead finhead friend told me back in gym class. He went on about how you had it back when you were still soiling your diapers. Honestly, I think you should embrace it. So say it. Can I like punch someone? Can I come in and step in and like hit someone? Well, stupid bitch, fucking say it. God, do you need fucking speech therapy too? Say it. Hot Wheels. Hot Wheels. Yeah. I want to play with some fucking Hot Wheels right now. Hot Wheels are the shit. See, I knew you could do it. Kind of fitting. I agree with half of it. Olivia's claws dig into her armrest. I feel like such a huge prick for not even attempting to step in. No, but no. Inko needs to hear the whole story. There's two sides to this, apparently. Maybe that's the nuance. The point is that only half of it works. Mia turns to look at Kiara and Lunara, eliciting some more giggling from them. I'm sure you wouldn't mind making it cool again though, right? I mean, you were such a winner back then. Mia leans in close, her voice now a harsh stage whisper as she glared daggers through Olivia. What's wrong, Hot Wheels? Don't want to talk anymore? Am I not good enough for you? Even from afar, I can tell that Olivia is starting to lose her composure. Then do something, Inko! What the shit? Her tail lays limp on the floor, as if the energy to hold it was drained away. Oh my god. Oh my god. Mia is a bully? That can't be. I need to know more of this story. I'm just gonna listen from afar. It keeps happening. I make the joke and then it... I think this is bullying. Oh, how dastardly. I didn't want to believe it. Bullying here in high school? Ugh. The nerve. But it's undeniable by now. This is textbook bullying. It's unfair. It's like when you're in line to use the restroom after hours, and hours of waiting, and someone cuts in front of you. Completely inexcusable. And now you have a pants full of shit. That has happened to me before, Inko. Is this the part where I should step in? What do I even say? I have to at least try, right? It's my duty as a fellow student. Or maybe I don't need to say anything at all? Just being present for Olivia against a horde? It helps, it helps, it helps, it helps, it helps. It helps in any way. And it certainly wouldn't help if I even got a bigger target on my back for Mia. Olivia wrenches herself free from Mia's foot and continues down the hall. The others follow like vultures. Oh man, I need to think, and fast. Just be like, hey, Olivia, I was meaning to find you. Hey, come on. I need to show you something real quick. Come on, follow me. There. Hey, Mia, what's up? My legs move on their own as I cross into the hallway. I'm instantly noticed. Mia's already registered my presence, and her expression changes. Damn it, they've already scanned me in. They already got my intel. My heart starts beating quicker and harder. Time's up for being indecisive. Ooh. Those are two very similar looking choices, but without the context can mean completely different things. I'm more inclined to show support. Because defending is just whatever, it's defending. You can defend for someone, but it doesn't show that much solidarity than it does for showing support for someone. If you show support for someone, I feel like that's way stronger. As much as I want to go off on Mia and her posse, Olivia wouldn't want me to try standing up for her again, not after how I tried to handle it with Ben. That's also true. I bet Olivia didn't want me doing that. Besides, I'd probably fumble the words and make myself look like a fool anyway. So there's really not much I can do. But what I can do is nothing. Say nothing, do nothing, just wait for Olivia to pass by. She stops a bit in confusion, but quickly remembers she's currently on the run. When she passes by, I follow down the same hallway, slowing my pace, to be slightly behind her. Olivia turns to look at me with equal parts surprise and dread. I think a part of her fears that I'm about to say or do something really stupid. Instead, I merely give a warm smile. To be picked on by that many people at once, all certain they're doing no wrong, it's terrifying. In moments like this, she should know that someone's got her back. Even if I have nothing to offer, at least the playing field will be a bit less one-sided. Now that she has someone beside her. The hell? That's right. That's right, I made the right choice here. Hey, I know that jacket! And I know that bullseye for a head from a mile away. The group starts following behind us. Olivia glances over to me, and I return another small smile. Well, well, if it isn't Baldy coming in to save the day or something. I don't respond. Instead, I keep my head forward and keep on walking with Olivia. Later, bitch! That seems to catch Mia a bit off guard, as I can hear the gears in her mind visibly start to turn. Hey, I'm still talking to you, Hot Wheels. The sound of shuffling boots start to gain on us. Just 'cause you have Baldy here now to protect you isn't gonna save your hide. Neither him or any of your dipshit friends. I can see Olivia's claws digging into her armrests at the name, but otherwise she maintains her apathetic leer. See ya, bitch. The more we walk, the more obscenities Mia keeps blurting out to try to get a rise out of either of us. Is that why you don't have any real friends? You skipless salamander. Okay, that's pretty good. That's okay. Okay. That's honestly, that's all right. I don't know if Olivia has a plan, because I can't fully understand why she's letting Mia walk all over her like this. But I remain steadfast and believe that she knows what she's doing. That's right. You gotta be stoic about it. It's all I really can do. Who'd even want to be with a cripple like ya? I can hear Mia laughing at her own words. Olivia, please change your mind and waste this bitch. Ah, so you got something to say now, Hot Wheels? She shrugs. If that's how you feel, Mia. What? Olivia doesn't say anything else. She only turns around and begins to wheel herself down the hallway. For a moment, I stand in place and watch as Mia tries to process what happened. Even her posse was confused, unsure of what to say. You got her, Mia? Question mark? Yeah, definitely. Yeah, you showed that leathery bitch. Wait, who's the leathery bitch? Mia's the only leathery bitch. Oh, 'cause she meant the wheelchair, I guess. Mia jerks her head to the cohorts and glares at them, angered by their petty comments. Yeah, those sucked. Then she stares me down with obsidian daggers in her eyes. Well, that's my cue to leave. Bye. With the grace of a headless chicken, I scrambled down the hallway to catch up with Olivia. Oh yeah, that's all I could think of is just Ingo with his like back, like bent backwards, just fast walking. Bye, bitch. Rounding the corner, there's no Olivia to be found. Where'd she go? I suddenly hear Lunara's voice echoing down the hall, followed closely by Mia's. Mia, what are you doing? Get back here, you fucks! Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Oh, it starts to turn into a horror game. Not alone. Not with them. Dread fills me as I hear the pursuing predator's heavy footsteps approach me. I'm grabbed from behind. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. Ugh! Suddenly, I'm violently pulled aside, right into the school's elevator by the collar of my jacket. Whew, good. Yeah, I was thinking as much. Hey. Oh, thank God it wasn't Mia. She jams the key into the slot and mashes the button to the second level. As the doors close, we hear Mia roar out for us. Next time I see you two again, I'll make sure that oversized cue ball has to use that wheelchair of hers instead. Thankfully, the elevator doors close shut, and the car jerks upwards before making its ascent. Never knew I'd feel grateful to be in this death trap. As I catch the breath I had unknowingly held, my eyes align with a pair of silver serpentine eyes. Huh? I appreciate what you did for me back there. I'm surprised. Not sure what to say back, really. Other than yes, I made the right choice. Hell yeah. Instead, I smile back and nod. In return, she gives me a half smile before recomposing herself. You should, roll with me in the elevator. Now. How come? Well, you've just became enemies with her. If she sees you, you'll be a wad of gum under her boot. Oh, joy. Oh, great. That sounds fun. Hey, how's it going, man? Marcus? Marcus? Hey, what's going on? Hello back to you. Yeah, your best bet is just to avoid her now. This way you stay out of the hallways. I appreciate it. Don't mention it. Wait, the elevator will stop Mia from beating the snot out of me the rest of the school? Yes. But I have to still walk in the hallways. I still have to walk to school and from school and between classes and the cafeteria. This elevator is like 10% of my commute through the school. Doesn't really help that much. But okay. History class is as bland as it usually is. Procling continues prating on about some sort of historical events, but most of my attention is on Olivia. She has her hoodie over her head and looks lost in thought. I hope Procling talks more about the dino lore. I would love to learn the dino lore of this town. Or of the world. That altercation must have shaken her up more than I thought it would be. A part of me wants to ask if she'll be okay, even though I already asked 3 times already. But the last thing I want to do is prod at her. Soon enough, class nears its end, and Olivia uses her accommodation to leave the class early. Besides, we could talk about it after school, if she wants to, anyway. I don't know, I feel like Olivia's stronger than she, appears to be. Like, stronger emotionally. The more I think about it, the more I realize that I had my first real confrontation with a bully at a school. How terrifying. I had heard once that when you get into a fight for the first time, you throw up from the adrenaline. No fists were thrown, but I feel about the same right now. I wring my hands together to try steadying them. Jeez, I'm a wuss. No, you can't just be at your desk and just go, I can do it, I can punch a thing. I stood up to Mia with Olivia, and I ended up in this mess. Final class ends, and I'm set free for the day. And then from here, I'm gonna take a save. So what I'm gonna try to do is I'm gonna save very so often. So in case it crashes, I don't lose that much progress. Stepping out of St. Hamid's main entrance, I'm surprised to see my friends huddled together in a tightly knit group. And Olivia's pissed. I usually don't see any of them after school. I always assume they left as soon as the bell rang. Hey guys, let's go and... Inko! Damien looks exceptionally worried as he glances at me. Inko, you believe me, right, man? Pardon? Olivia's nostrils flare with an exasperated snort. Gotta head somewhere else, 4 pigeons. Have a good rest of the day. Alright, thanks for tuning in, 4 pigeons. I'll see you another time. You go do what you do what you pigeons have to do. Pick crackers off the floor. Do pigeon stuff. Olivia's nostrils flare with an exasperated snort. Oh, I didn't mean for any of that to happen. What's the matter, Damien? What's going on? Well, when Mia asked about that nickname stuff from long ago, I just blurted it out. She didn't say she'd use it for something so unscrupulous. I'm ashamed it took me more than a moment to figure out what was happening. I guess Damien feels culpable for what Mia said. But why? Well, because if it weren't for him, Mia wouldn't be such a bitch. That's why. You don't know what that word means. Who cares? Yeah, that's actually a pretty big word for a guy like him. Inko, really? I didn't mean for any of that to happen. Hey, I believe you, man. Your heart's in the right place. Okay, alright, if we want to talk about himbos, Damien's a himbo. Total idiot. But we love him. Olivia told us what happened with Mia, calling her some nickname. Damien leans back with an unresponsive Olivia, hands spread in supplication. She said you were there too. I was, yeah. It sucked. Olivia, you loved that nickname back when you were kids. Yeah, but it's different. Damien's words were dismissed with a roll of her smoky eyes. He really didn't mean it, Olivia. I know already. For a split second, she bore row upon row of sharp teeth before gnashing her maw in frustration. Olivia's nostrils flare out with a huff of hot breath again, and I could practically see everything from her day finally weigh on her. You were just being you again, Damien. Sometimes I wish you weren't, but whatever. There's a grittiness to her voice once more, but she continues on. She holds her canteen up to her lips, but drops it immediately. I really like that side profile of Olivia right there. I don't know, it really looks nice. Empty again? The grit in her voice is back, but she presses on. And the nickname is just that. A nickname. I don't want to hear it again. Especially from her. And especially if it's just to get under my skin. Olivia stares at Damien for a while before breaking contact to glance at Liz and I. Well, I'm friends with you, so this is okay. Why not? Wait, did I just say that? Oh no. Why did I ask that? It just came out. Because I want to be friends, I want to know what's going on. Liz notices Damien still organizing his thoughts. Seeing as neither of the others are going to answer coherently, she sighs. Well, I wasn't around for this, but when they were freshmen in middle school, Damien and Olivia would take the bus every weekend to an arcade in the city. I guess he came up with the nickname around then, and it stuck. Well, that's half right, but I didn't come up with it. I bought a chunk of change for us to play stuff with together. A match on just about anything there was a quarter. Probably still is. But I don't think I won even once. Once she stood to win something, it's like a switch went off in her head. I never seen Olivia get like that. Some of the teenagers were watching too. They saw everything. A couple challenged her once I ran out of cash. And sure enough, she ended up clearing house all afternoon. It was all she'd talk about at school all week until we could go back for more. Only took like a month for her to be recognized as some local champion. Oh my god, what's this crazy long narration with... Oh man. Sometime along the way, some people started calling her Hot Wheels. Don't remember really who or when. But I do know it's proof that she's got that fire in her. And everyone's like, whoa. And Olivia's also like, whoa. Wow, that's... Yeah, that's... I had fun back then. Guess I forgot I wasn't supposed to bring it up. Have things really changed that much? And you did. Again. Damien hisses to himself. But that was a pretty good story though. And it justifies it. It really does. Sorry. Just can't help yourself. But you're right. That was the best time of my life. The name Hot Wheels belongs to 10-year-old me. Not current me. Yeah, that was a great story though. To be recognized so well that you get a cool nickname? Sounds amazing. Being a champion, being a winner, being noticed. I want to be noticed. Why all the disdain for the title? I'm not. What? I'm not a winner anymore. Because you don't go to the arcade anymore? If it's the one I'm thinking of, it's only like a half hour away. We should all go to the arcade. Come on, guys. Fighting game tournament. Let's go. Olivia looks at Liz like she just recommended everyone to watch the newest Next Sticks anime. What? What is that? Is that just supposed to be Netflix? Well, if this story is anything to go by, I'd like to see you be a winner again. Olivia's breath seems to hitch for a moment. And I'm sure these guys want to see it too. But most importantly me, I want to see you become a winner. And I had to say that because Olivia finds something in me that she likes. So if I say it, it'll make her feel better. Damien's the one that dragged you to our lunch table all that time, right? Look at him. He's nearly keeled over because he's afraid of losing that part of you. Also, look at him. Look at this dumb little himbo. And Liz? I like to see why you and Damien are really close friends. Yeah, sure. And Liz is right here. She's okay. And just as quick as I gained the bravado to speak up, my words left me immediately. I think I accidentally put Olivia on the spot there. Whoops. Well... Okay, yeah, big oops. Her tail rolls along the ground, a bit in contemplation. If you guys really care that much about it, I wouldn't mind it from you guys. All at once, Damien lights up. Yes! Alright! Hot Wheels is back. Probably not use the nickname. Like she'll be more winning. But not the nickname. You guys now refers to Liz and Inko. I'm such a stupid himbo. But I'm your bro, right? I'm still your bro. Damien's shoulders drop for a moment, but he quickly recovers. Hey, if we're getting the name out again, we should go visit the arcade together sometime. Hey, I suggested that, Damien. I'd rather not. Okay, then how about like a better name, like Death Roll? That's stupid. Olivia swings her tail around to trip him, but he's fast enough to jump over it. Damien's words flood out as he contemplates new nicknames for Olivia to try and appease her, many of which are shot down by her or leave Liz and I chuckling. But no, you can't just make a nickname. It has to come naturally, man. Like Hot Wheels. Gradually, our giggles died down and the four of us chatted a bit more about our day in general. Eventually, Damien and Liz headed their respective ways, with Olivia deciding to stick around. Most of the school has filtered out to their various homebound rides or to their after-school activities, leaving Olivia and I all alone. Yeah. Hey, I'll roll with you. Haha, ha, roll, ha, get it, cause, anyway, well, really, I mean, I don't mind, of course. It's nothing. House is only a few blocks away anyway. Besides, I'm sure someone will beat you up and take your lunch money if I didn't. Yeah, that's true. Like, besides Mia, I'm surprised, like, people haven't, like, picked him up, threw him against the wall, chewed him out at a constant rate. There's plenty of time to make it to the next train, so the two of us will take it easy. Take it easy. Yeah. Chill scenery. Sun finally managed to break through the autumn clouds, making the walk almost unseasonably warm. Man, I thought the last day of summer was weeks ago. It was. I don't mind it staying warm longer though. It feels pretty great to me, because I'm a gator. Olivia gives her chair an extra hard push, letting herself glide by unaided for so long enough to stretch out her arms to bask in the sunlight. Yeah, I might have figured you'd like the heat. Oh, what? Because I'm a dino? Yes. No, it's not like that. Oh. Yes, because you're a dino. I'm just playing. Relax. You're pretty touchy on that stuff, aren't you? Yeah, Inko is like trying to be so innocuous at the thought of him saying anything dino related could be interpreted as racism. The two of us finally make it to the train platform, nestled as it is off the main street. There we go. I could see the train a few blocks away. Our walk timed up with its arrival perfectly. I just think it's important to be educated, is all. Even if you're, what, the only human in our school? Olivia flashes me a cheeky grin as my train pulls up. I've got to admit, but her mischievous nature is a little infectious. As the train doors open, I leave Olivia with one final jab, something I know she'd appreciate. Hey. Whatever you say, Hot Wheels. Ayy. Oh, she didn't like that. I neatly dodge out of the way of her slashing claws, stepping smartly into the train as the doors close. Inko, you son of a bitch! Get back here! Hey. As the doors ding shut behind me, I could see an irate and still blushing Olivia waving her fist as the train begins to pull away. Still giggling, I managed to squeeze myself into a seat next to a yellow-scaled woman smelling faintly of hot dogs. You know, I may pay for that comment later. Oh, is he referring to that OC hot dog girl from Snoot Game? Is that what it was? Cause oh damn. So she's still around. Cool. As the school year progresses, the days start to feel like they're moving much faster. Part of it may be the change of the season, however slight that change may be. Also, hey Marcus, thank you for following. Thank you so much for following. I'm not sure if the announcement went off. But yeah, thank you for following. Thank you for joining the party. While the calendar says it's officially fall, the only thing I've really noticed was the increasing number of clouds in the sky. Better safe than sorry though, which is why I bought my fancy carbon fiber umbrella. Still, things have started to be a routine for me in the mornings. Wake up, throw on my clothes, consider eating breakfast before I realize that I wrecked my stomach, walk to the station with a feather light umbrella in hand. Yeah, actually that's for me. That's for real for me as well. With the breakfast thing is, I go to work, and I'm considering my options between unhealthy thing or very unhealthy thing. It's usually like, okay, should I get myself an egg, a bacon egg cheese sandwich from Dunkin', or should I get frozen breakfast burritos from a Whole Foods? Both of which are awful and will kill me in the morning. And wouldn't you know it, I end up having another chat with Mr. Ferris on the ride to school. Oh, hello, Mr. Nito. How are you this morning? Doing fine, sir. Thank you. How are you? I'm doing well. Alright, great. So, my niece told me over the weekend that you and Olivia were in a predicament of some sort. Oh yeah, Olivia was being picked on by someone. But it's not a problem anymore. It's still gonna be a problem. I see. Well, that's unfortunate to hear, and strange, considering the substantial funding the school gets for anti-student harassment programs. Uh-oh. What good is all that tax money if classmates are still ragging on each other? You children still say ragging, right? I think the term is now alpha. People are going alpha on each other. Or skibbity. People are going skibbity on each other. I actually had to look up what skibbity meant. Oh my god, it's so stupid. They were showing it on the news, and people were like, all right, so here's some words that the Gen Alphas are using. One of them was skibbity. I'm like, what the hell is skibbity? Other than, you know, skibbity toilet. And apparently it's just like a filler word. It's like squanch. And I'm like, that's stupid. Well, if it means anything, Olivia knows how to handle herself. I was there to support her. I made the right choice. Well, that's fine, but the issue is this sort of thing shouldn't be happening to begin with. That aside, Liz has gotten somewhat enthusiastic recently regarding Olivia. She's surprised on how animated she's gotten. Ever since that get together at Randall's place, I think. I'd wager you'd have something to do with it, no? Maybe a little. I'm just gonna say, maybe a little. Maybe she just needed a pal, when it's totally me. It's 100% me. Yeah, it was certainly rocky in the beginning, but we've been warming up to each other. It's nice seeing a different side of her, even if it's brief. I don't know. Can I take credit for that? I should totally take credit for that. We all have unique chances to make a change, Inko. If you're good at grasping them, that in itself is something to be proud of. How do you know it's really a chance to do anything? He lets out a deep, reverberating chuckle. Well, to flip our usual script and let you in on an old phrase, a friend of mine once told me, if you see a fork in the road, take it. Yeah? Thanks, Mr. Ferris. Just do it. Just do it. Like my mornings, the school days have become a routine as well. Slave through PE with Damien, see Olivia's new doodles and sketches in our class, watch Liz lose her mind tutoring Damien at lunch, talk shop with Ben. Though now, I have to avoid Mia like the plague, because she's surely out to kill me. All said, I think St. Hamid has been my best school experience out of... Man, I've lost count of how often I've moved. Must be the fresh head trauma. Must be that brain damage I took in PE. As for today... shit, we still have class with her. She's gonna kill me. I forgot. It's been raining pretty often recently, so Coach Solly made us play more dodgeball in the gym. She actually looks cuter with the pigtails. Or, not pigtails, but letting her hair down like that. Mia was definitely gunning for me with the way that she launched them at me with the speed of a catapult. I rest in Idekin's class, popping my spine against the curve of my chair. I love doing that. Oh man, those public school chairs are so bad to sit on, but they have the right height of the back of the chair to pop your back. Oh yeah. Apparently today's a short day because of some assembly, so period will end much earlier than usual. It also means that we got most of the period to slack off, do homework. I glance at the desk next to me in the hopes of catching Olivia's latest artistic masterpiece when I notice she's not drawing, and instead only fidgeting. Hey, Olivia, you seem a bit nervous. Everything all right? Everything good, girl? Oh, yeah. Sorry. It's just that I've been hearing rumors that the school's shared drive might have been corrupted. Wait, really? Yeah, really. So the art contest submissions, are they no good? How would something like that happen? Not sure, but I'm scared that it might have messed with the art contest submissions. I think you should check out your entry on the website just to make sure it's okay. Oh, technology, don't fail me now. Off to the computer room. With urgency, I take out my phone and type in the school's website. Fast fingers lead me to the art contest tab. Can this loading bar go any slower? Ugh. Finally, the page loads in and... Oh, it looks like the submissions have been closed. What? I hold the phone up for Olivia to show her the page. The submissions have been closed since voting started last week. Oh, shit. Sheesh, I thought Mr. Anakin had spooked me. But Olivia's all seized up. Well, that's quite reassuring. With the submissions closed, there's no chance any hacker messing with them. It's not true. Olivia doesn't seem convinced, still drumming her fingers on her desk. Hopefully, she'll feel loads better when the preliminary winners are revealed. Speaking of which, when are the... Yeah, she'll feel much better when she sees that she's won. Then she'll know that, her thing was submitted fine. As the bell sounds, the class begins to pack their things and Ideken corrals everybody into a single file line. Alright everybody, we have an assigned row, so stick together. Before I join the rest of the line, I look back at Olivia, who seems to be stalling. Come on, I'll walk with you. That seems to stir something in her, and she glances up to me while hastily shoving a notebook into her bag. Yeah, I'm coming. As we head out the door, I notice Olivia shuffling her hoodie a lot. Oh, is it like where she plays the little handles on her hoodie, just going I do that a lot. Oh man, do I do that a lot when I'm bored. It's not a long walk to the auditorium, and despite Ideken's best attempts, most of the class just splinters off to sit with their friends. Having expected this, he shrugs and makes his way over to the back of the auditorium where the other teachers are. Olivia and I are left to the struggling crowd trying to filter into the cramped theater of the school. It's gonna be difficult finding some seats. What seats? What seats? It's fine, I have a spot. Oh, like a spot to like hang out and not... Okay. Olivia wheels herself down the pathway, to which I follow suit. She heads down the aisle until we're the first row of seats. There's a vacant spot where a typical seat would be with a faded handicap sign. Olivia parks her chair into an empty spot, to which I take the seat next to her. Best seats in the house, right? Can't complain. As the hall fills with more students, my anticipation rises. Oh man, I can hardly wait for the announcements. Why are you hyping up the announcements? So, do you think I have a chance? Huh? Oh, maybe. Photography isn't super popular, but... Olivia folds her hands on her lap, staring straight ahead as her voice trails off. I knew that, but I'm still hopeful. Hey guys! I have to remind myself that this is normal. Jump scare Liz. Oh, hey Liz. I can't believe it's finally here! Oh gosh, I'm so excited! Yeah, me too. By the way, where's Damien? Hey guys! Damien's like, soon. Hey guys, I'm over here! Damien is in the far back of the auditorium, yelling and waving his hands in the air to catch our attention. He's gonna get in trouble for that. Frills, sit down! Damien immediately stops and takes a seat. With tempered expectations, we both sit in silence just for a few moments before Principal Scalar walks on stage and taps on a standing microphone. Look how amazingly generic this auditorium is. I love it. Okay, everyone. Got a whole bunch of important announcements to make, so I'll make them quick, so we'll have an early lunch. As soon as the idea of going for an early lunch is brought up by Principal Scalar, the entire room goes as silent as vigil. I guess when it comes to an early lunch, it's serious business. Over the next 15 minutes, I like how Damien's still like just hanging out there. Over the next 15 minutes, Principal Scalar goes over important events coming up in the school year. Most I would consider standard things like pep rallies for the sports teams or bake sales to fundraise for the upcoming field trips, and even something about new clubs being formed, such as the Japanese Animation Appreciation Society. Japs. Oh, good old Japs. Not the best acronym, if I had to say. Yeah, it's not the best. You can literally just call it Anime Club. There's no shame in just calling it Anime Club. Otherwise, it's all mostly boring housekeeping stuff when one got right down to it. I almost wonder why such announcements warranted an assembly when the mood suddenly shifts with Scalar's next big announcement. Now that we've got the main stuff out of the way, I've saved the best announcement for last. St. Hamid is proud to announce the 5 semi-finalists for the annual Fresh Start Art Contest. Cheers and applause roars, loud enough to make my ears ring. Yet I'd be lying if I said I wasn't also excited for the reveal of just who had made it to the semifinals. Maybe I was giving myself a bit too much credit, but I really wanted to be among those semifinalists. I mean, that's normal, right? Like, I know I shouldn't be so excited, but I really want to win. It's like, yeah. I can almost taste victory. I can almost taste semi-victory. In fact, I turned to face Olivia and prepared to cheer alongside her, but I'm stopped in my tracks when I notice that, unlike the rest of her peers, Olivia seemed to be uneasy about the prospect. Almost scared, even. Before I can ask Olivia why her sudden change in mood, Scalar continues with her next words, cutting my train of thought off. And here we have the 5 semi-finalists. The pieces of the 5 skillful students who had beaten all the other competitors came up, followed by the names of the victors right above them. Alas, I see no photography submission in sight. Well, at least I gave it a shot, right? Oh man, I didn't make it in. Liz's neck droops down like a melancholy noodle. I can't help but feel pity for the bummed out Brachiosaurus. Burp burp. Checking my phone, I see Hey, D-Man. Hey, tell Liz to come back here, bro. Hey. Okay, sure Damon's got that handled. Despite my sullied mood, I look back to the semi-final winners and can't help but be amazed by them. Each artwork is impressive in their own right, their colors blending wonderfully, and the figures beautifully designed. It's easy to see why these were voted as the winners. The last one especially catches my eye. The scenic landscape with the setting sun looks stunning. If not for the slight stylization of the skyline and fantastical color palette, it could probably pass off as a real photograph with some filters pasted over it. Hey, I'm no art critic yet, but if I were, I'd label it as a masterpiece and easily the best out of all of them. Olivia, is that you? Let's give our winners a big round of applause. The auditorium fills with the usual kind of clapping one would expect at an event like this, like, yeah, woo, just, okay. Polite, with an underlying tone of disinterest, though one person felt compelled to constantly make a piercingly high whistle. Yeah, it's like, yeah, okay, yeah, good, woo. With the one guy going, yeah, woo, woo, woo. We will be displaying the winners' art pieces in room 237. You're welcome to view them during lunch and after school today. Oh, neato. Principal Scaler continues the rest of the assembly, announcing other events for the school and other minor reminders. Behind me, I see the teachers start psyching themselves for the Herculean task of getting some 200 hungry dinosaur teenagers out of the room and towards lunch without getting anyone killed. Principal Scaler finishes and waves back to them to signal it's time. Alright, teachers. Take it from here. Please don't die. Oh, so I just realized she has a cat mug, and that's great. Alright, we're going to start adjourning to lunch. You all know how this goes, so no, just going for the exit. We're all just gonna go for the exit. Being in the first row, we're the first to get up. I follow behind Olivia until we make it to the hall. Hey, Olivia. She stops and turns a bit. Jeez, she's still anxious about the sight thing earlier? She looks a bit pale. I wanted to check out the winnings paintings a bit more. Want to come along? She considers for a moment. No. Go on without me. I need to use the restroom. Alright, see you at lunch table then. Olivia nods and starts off down the hall, following the flow of students towards the lunchroom. Let's see, the principal said it was room 237? Oh my god, there's so many people here too. First thing I notice walking into the classroom is the amount of people checking out the gallery. While I didn't expect it to be filled to the brim with eager students, there's a decent amount of people here. About a baker's dozen or so. Maybe more will come when they finish their lunches. Well, I'm here now. Let's take a look at the lucky winners. The pieces are all set on easels in the back of the classroom. Desks and chairs are moved closer to the front to give each one its own space. One by one, take a moment to give each canvas a thorough review. The auditorium screen really didn't give the arc justice, because now I can really take in the detail of each one by being up close. The color palettes, the brushwork, the subtle nuances. Yeah, I could definitely see all of them having a good shot at getting first prize. But now, it's time to see the one I've been eager to get a look at since it was first shown. Yeah. Oh, that's actually really pretty. From what I recall from Ideken's lessons, it was made with acrylics, explaining why the colors of it seem more vibrant. stands out in defiance to the other paintings in the contest, most of which were either violently absurdist and meaningless or muted still lives of ordinary objects. It's a meadow of mystifying colors, the organic lines drawing the viewer deeper into the piece, and I feel as though this would be a place I'd wake up within a fantastical dream. There's no rigid structure or forced metaphors here, just a fantastical merger of creative expressionism and real-world beauty. I feel my fingers itching for the familiar weight of my DSLR. This is a piece that I want to immortalize in my portfolio. It's hands down the winner of the contest in my eyes. I must simply find out who made this. Who have possibly have created Thunk this? It's Olivia. It's gonna be Olivia. Looks like this breathtaking show of artistic talent was created by semi-finalist winner. What? Oh, what? Oh, that's a problem. Oh, that's a huge problem. The site was hacked, but it didn't remove anything. It just changed the names. Ah, Inko, I'm glad you swung by. Looks like you're admiring the art contest entries. I told you that St. Hammond's artistic programs were unparalleled. But, bro, that's not mine. What's not yours? I try to say more, but the words won't leave my mouth. Ben's eyes follow mine to the bottom of the painting in front of me, and I watch as he makes the same realization as I do. It's like, bro, this painting, though, I don't paint. I'm a photographer. Inko, did you paint this? I had no idea your style was so developed, so humble. If I had known... No, it's not my entry, dude. It's not? No. Mine was a photograph. But what's your name doing on this one? Must be some kind of mistake. A million scenarios come to mind. They must have got the name wrong somehow. Well, if they did, I think the real artist would have come forward by now. Then the submission website must be hacked or broken. But our school checks for stuff like that. If it was, we would have known by now. I mean, I don't know. I feel like you can get in there and just like change a few things. Then, Inko, you're sure you didn't submit somebody else's piece by accident? Of course I didn't. Why would I do something like that? Did I? You're the only one who can log into your account, Inko. Liz? Liz can do that too. Suddenly, everything stops. My account. Did somebody... Look, relax, all right? We can get this sorted out. Just don't panic. Ben lowers his voice. But Inko, just to be clear, what? You didn't just get a bit of extra help, right? Oh God. Oh no, sirens are blaring in my mind. Ben looks at me through the edge of his glasses, eye to eye. There's some real stakes in the contest. Cheating is taken seriously. Especially fraud. But wait, how is that even possible? I'm telling you, hey, this is not mine. The word echoes around inside me. Like, I can show you what I submitted. Fraud. Makes my bones chill. There's ingenuine, faker, liar, scumbag, even. They're all bad in different ways, but fraud is just dripping with frigid condemnation. Condemnation, yeah. Oh, to be an artist and a fraud. Oh, I didn't see that last one. No, I swear, I submitted a photograph. As I told you. I'm a photographer. You know that I'm a photographer. Ben relaxes his shoulders. Oh, alright, just making sure. Sorry. What the hell is this? It's like, Inko, did you cheat? It's like, no, I submitted a photograph. Did you cheat? If we caught you were cheating, not only are we gonna kill you, kick you out of the school, and be made into a social pariah, and never work in anywhere in the arts business ever again. But you'll be a fraud. You'll be a huge coward. No, I swear. Okay, good. Alright, just making sure. Sorry to alarm you. Sorry for scaring you shitless there. It's perturbing how he can go from deadly serious to jovial like a flip switch. You gotta be alright? Sorry, I need some air. Hey, feel free. I'll let Scalar know, okay? Yeah, thanks, Ben. No problem. Take it easy. Oh, that's no good, though. Ben offers me an earnest smile, waving at me as he steps out of the room and down the hall. After some time, I follow him, shambling down the hall as I try to make sense of what happened. I thought everyone actually liked my photography. But they all thought I was just some kind of expert painter instead. That's no good. I don't even know how to express it. I feel empty. I thought maybe my hard work was finally paying off, but nobody cared. Nobody cared about my art. I submitted the right entry, so what happened? Did somebody change it? And if so, how? It's such a good piece too. What even is there to be gained by putting my name on it? I accuse Liz, because Liz is the only one that would have access to student accounts. So it's very possible she could be like, incognito, reset your account. Alright, password's reset. Log into the account. Or she can like know the password too. Remove the entry. Put in different entry. I wander aimlessly through the halls. The thought of missing lunch passes through my mind, but there's a different sort of emptiness pervading my stomach. Hey, Schmucker. Fair, but what's the motive? Oh yeah, you know what? I gotta identify the motive. Yeah, you're right. I don't know. So in Snoot Game, most of the events were orchestrated by someone who wanted to get the protagonist and Fang together. So maybe it's something like this. Maybe Mia notices that, hey, Inko and Olivia are getting really close, and they're bonding over their anxiety to be the winner. So what if we messed with Inko's and Olivia's submissions, and they try to have some sort of closer bond to this? Maybe. I don't know. I'm starting to be more rambly now. I'm really tired. Why is this rattling me like this? Man, it's not like I'm in trouble or anything. Ben's helping me sort this out. I'm at a loss of what to even think right now. Oh crap. And Olivia mentioned something about the server issues before. Couldn't see my submission, but was it just that? Maybe Olivia was right to be worried. Well, duh. Why else would she be so nervous? My aimless walking leads me outside the principal's office in the gala. There's that one cityscape painting from the start of the school year. The very first painting I ever saw here, and still one of the best. A vibrant cityscape that morphs the rigid structure of urban planning into a soft and inviting utopia as if viewed from the eyes of a child. The sky above the city is a beautiful shade of crimson, with radiant clouds clustered along its length. If the art contest submission was the best painting I've ever seen, then this one comes close. Remember though Olivia said she didn't submit anything? Did she? Oh, I thought, It could be Olivia. And no one would suspect it either. I can only imagine the accolades she must have gotten for this painting back then. You know, for a while, I got to have that experience. I got to step in the shoes of an artist much better than myself. Maybe that was the intent? All the praise, approval, and everything I've been wanting. Just for a while, it was given by an anonymous stranger. Whoever that may be. Actually, this gives me a bit of an idea. If I'm clever and Olivia's up for it, this could be a cool way to get her to show off her painting more. Everyone would like that. Maybe that's what she needs. I could act like a personal publisher for her, so she doesn't have to deal with people. Huh. Wait a second. I peel down the empty hallway. I need to find her. She couldn't possibly. But why me? Okay, alright, yeah, so she did it. And it's for the exact same reason that he just said. I want to submit it, but I don't want the credit. I don't want to be that noticed by people. Thinking about it only increases my worries and the desperation to find who I hope to Raptor Jesus isn't the culprit. Please, Raptor Jesus, help me out. Help a bro out. I haphazardly check all the places where Olivia could be, but I can't find her anywhere. My hunt for the Baronics leads me to the second floor of the atrium. Oh, well, that's nice to know that we finally get her, her species. I'm actually very unfamiliar with the Baronics. Yep, that's a Baron. Yep, that's an Olivia. That's yep. I wonder if you can like. Yeah, that's an you can't see it so much, but yeah, that's an Olivia right there. Feels like there's a lead brick in my pit of my stomach as I internalize my current situation. The soft pattering of rain hitting the window grabs my attention to see a gloom-covered Volcadera outside. My eyes wander along the school's pathway covered in mud thanks to the earlier rainfall. Huh. Wait a minute. Those look like tracks in the mud. Aha, I found you. I burst through the main entrance doors and I'm met with the feeling of droplets hitting my head. Outside, a dark overcast has rolled in. The forecast called for on and off rain during the day, but pretty gnarly clouds. Makes it look almost dusk around. Crap, what am I wasting my time for? I follow the trail with urgency, fearing that the rain will wash it away. Looks like it goes down the whole pathway. I ignore my clothes becoming progressively damp and the water collecting on my shades. Eventually, I round the circle that leads to the bridge and see a distressing item at its end. Oh. Oh no. A wheelchair. Olivia's wheelchair. Empty of the occupant, toppled on its side. A new fear grips at me, born from the mental imagery provided by that sight. Those cruel thoughts push me up the steps faster than humanity possible, even as my rational mind tries to reassure me. Running across the deck, my breath is caught in my throat when I reach the middle. Hey girl. She's on the ground, head slumped down. There's damaged and soaked school supplies scattered all over the walkway. Oh God, is she okay? My foot shifts, trying to force me closer. Slowly, her head lifts up to the sound of my shoes squelching on the floor. Inko. Her tear-stained eyes stare at me with a dead expression, and her voice sounds weak. Olivia. I feel like I can finally breathe again. Slowly, Olivia pushes herself up, and I notice that she's lying on top of a pile of paper shreddings. The feeling of relief slowly fades away, and I remember just why I was looking for her. We stay silent, only staring at each other as the rain continues to bear down on us. She simply sits there, letting herself grow more and more soaked from the rain. Do you want to talk? No. Not out in the open. I grab my compact umbrella from my backpack and unfurl it. It doesn't do much to dry Olivia off, but at least she's not getting any more soaked. The umbrella is placed between us and the elements against the ledge, forming a personal canopy above us. Here, now we're all alone. There's space next to Olivia to take a seat. It's odd. We've sat together before, but sitting on the ground in the rain. And the room is just a little claustrophobic. There's bits of paper melted into the pavement, soaked by rain. Though torn apart and waterlogged, I can sort of make it out. A tree. A rough sketch of one, anyway. Like the one that stood prominently in my false submission. So, you did do it. Inko, please. I can explain. I didn't have a choice. What? I knew what I did was wrong, but I didn't have any other way. It wasn't a choice to not trick me? She avoids looking at me, focusing on the scraps of paper scattered about the floor like confetti. It wasn't to trick you, I just... I get it. You're mad at me. I'm not mad. I'm just confused. I thought we were good friends. I wasn't expecting it. Expecting you. She pauses to give her throat some respite. Her usual water bottle isn't anywhere nearby. A shaky breath escapes her mouth. When you came around, I thought you were no different than the others. That you were some self-centered, pretentious midwit who cares about his image. And that's when I got the idea of using you to swap out your art with mine. You didn't seem like the kind of person who cared about how he gets the attention from others. Just that he gets it. Her description of my character feels really reductive, but the ache in my chest tells me that it hits a little too close to home. But that's not what I think of you now. Huh? Idigan's the one person I can trust. So when he went out to bat for you, saying we'd make good friends, I was worried. What's so special about this guy? I honestly got scared he'd be wrong. That you'd be just like everyone else. I'd be setting up myself for failure. But worse than that, Inko. I was afraid he'd be right. That I'd have to face what I'd done to myself. And now I've gone and done something like this. Switching my context entry. She nods, swallowing hard. I wasn't thinking. Suddenly, everything was out of balance. Everything I'd created, all my work, my own little world was suddenly changing and I had no control of it. I just had to do something. I didn't know I was doing that. I'm sorry. Damn. I just wanted to be pals. She stops to process my word and continues. I knew I'd get caught. It's stupid. I was hoping for it, even. Someone to figure out that it was swapped so it would be changed and everyone would be none the wiser. She turns to face me with silver eyes welled with tears. I'm sorry. Please don't hate me. I don't want to go back to being the person I used to be. The person who didn't care about hurting you. Her head tilts downward with a violent hitch of breath. Ivory claws extend and grip at her knees in a painful display, and yet Olivia chokes back any sound she'd make. Her body shudders with every heavy breath from her, and I realize that every last defensive barrier she had was completely gone. Olivia's laid herself bare, leaving only the crying girl desperately trying to silence her pitiful tears. Hey, it's okay. I can't hate you. Oh, wait, hold on. Just in case. Just in case. Hey, girl, it's alright. I can never hate you. Faced with those unbidden words from Olivia, I had to be a heartless bastard to do anything but accept her apology. It's clear that the guilt has been rotting in her conscience ever since. What she did was wrong, no doubt about it. But then again, thinking of her circumstances, how can I blame her? How could anyone? I probably would have ended up having to do the same thing in her shoes. At this point, Olivia's put herself through enough stress as it is. If there's one thing she needs to hear right now, it's that I forgive her. I don't hate you, Olivia. You don't? No, I don't. I won't lie, I definitely felt hurt when I first found out, but the fact that you're willing to admit your mistakes shows that you're growing as a person. I'm really glad to hear that we're friends. We're friends! Come on, we're friends, we're bros. Come on, we're bros. Hey, if I can't date you, if I make some sort of mistake where I can't even date you, hey, at least we're pals. It's refreshing to hear her say it. I was worried that she was only just putting up with me. Olivia seems understandably puzzled over my lack of anger towards her. I figured you'd be more upset. Is this just your pity? If so, I don't want it. It's not pity, Olivia. I'm accepting your apology. I don't want you to feel guilty about it. The sooner we could put all this behind us, the better. But I could tell you're a good person. So don't worry about it, alright? I offer her my best smile. Olivia slowly nods. When you put it that way, I guess. But still, truth be told, I deserve to fail. To actually face consequences. I'm such a fucking fraud. All over a damn painting. Olivia, you did what you thought you had to do, and you're saying sorry for the consequences. That's all that matters. You're not a fraud if you If you actually own up. She's owning up her shit so good. Calling her a fraud is like... That's far from it. I scooch over... I scooch closer to Olivia. Huh? That was you taking action in a way I never would have guessed. A crime of passion, I think it's called. I'm probably wrong. I'm probably super wrong, but she gets the idea. The world runs on those. You don't need to change. I don't think you did anything wrong. She leans her head against the wall of the railing before looking at me with a half smile. Thanks. You're right. I'm just throwing everything away like an idiot. I'm just scared. And I'm here with you. I'm with you, girl. Come on. Is this a chance for us to hug? Will we finally get to hug that gator? I coax the rest of the tired grin from her, and she looks down at the shredded papers again. After that, after everything was said and done, things became quiet. That is an amazing rain sound. I want to copy this rain sound and put it in my phone so I could sleep with it. Beneath the solace of my umbrella, we relax together. At least until Olivia begins shifting uncomfortably. I sit and watch as she takes her calves and shifts them to her side with one hand. Her tail comes around and presses into the paper-filled floor before her, keeping her upright as she starts to lean forward. Finally, with the strength of her tail and one arm, Olivia lifts her hips from the floor and swings her shins fully beneath her. She smiles as she kneels over me. You just going to sit there? Crap, I was gawking stupidly. But it's so fascinating seeing the girl maneuver herself in these odd, yet well-practiced ways. Oh, you're just watching her just like trying to get up and stuff. Oh yeah, that's weird. I'm kind of jealous, actually. I wish I had a tail too to do some things she could. Boy, you, me, and like millions of other people. Wish they had tails. I press my hands down on the floor and push myself up. I don't know why. I had thought to stand, but instead I shifted myself to a kneeling position too. We're face to face now. Oh yeah! Yeah. For a split second, I feared the worst of Olivia drew me into a hug. Boys, ladies, gentlemen, NBs, we have done it. We have hugged that gator. I don't know what she would do, but this. I like this. For how strong her arms are, how they're wrapped around my chest feels exceptionally tender. My own arms have enveloped her, returning the embrace in a similarly soft way. And as her arms loosen, I draw back, though I don't want to take my hands off her. This was nice. Don't make it weird. Sorry about that. Through the sound of rainfall hitting the umbrella, my ears suddenly pick up the noise of what sounds like squeaking? I look down and see that there's something shuffling in Olivia's pocket. Aww! A little beast emerges from its hiding spot with a squeaky yawn, to which Olivia offers her hand for it to use as a platform. Hey, little guy. I nearly forgot about you. Had a nice nap? Yo, girl, that's a rat. Oh, right, you two haven't met each other. Inko, this is Guts. Gutso. Guts, meet Inko. Oh, hi, Guts. I awkwardly wave at the apprehensive-looking rodent. Olivia, oh, that's a really nice art of her. Olivia lifts Guts to her shoulder gracefully, like her hand is an elevator for him. You brought him to school? Well, yeah. I just really needed him today since, you know, all the crap that's happened. She gives Guts a few scritches under his arm. I love scritches, but I also love the word scritches. I bring him sometimes when things get rough. And nobody noticed? You haven't. Touché. Idekin did once. He just told me not to let him run around the school. Otherwise, it would have been considered a health hazard or something. Yeah, don't want to catch. You don't want to give everyone the plague on this rat, on this domesticated rat. The tardy bell rings out in the distance. We're late for our next class. Oh, I thought this was happening outside of, out of school, like it's like school's over. Okay, we have photography next, but I'm sure Idekin will understand. We should probably get back to class. Here, hold this. I give Olivia the umbrella so that she and the rat can stay dry while I go fetch the wheelchair. I got the achievement, Gator Hugger. You did the thing. I did the thing. By now, it's settled some into the mud. This wheelchair has definitely seen better days. After dusting off the dirt and pooling water the best I can, I make my way back. Thanks. She offers the umbrella back, but I make sure to hold it above her. I keep the wheelchair steady with one hand as Olivia climbs to the seat, using her tail to help herself up. We stand in the rain in silence for a moment, only sharing content glances. So, what do we do about the art contest now? That's a good question. Well, Ben was there when I saw my name on the painting. He already went to tell someone. Like you said, no harm, no foul. But what about your own submission? I ruined it. I scratched the back of my head. Hey, it wouldn't have won anyway. It's just a stupid picture. Uh-oh. I thought it was pretty okay. Hearing those words from Olivia sends a strange flash of heat to my face. First legit real compliment. It's not unpleasant, but then again, those honest words from her really do cut through me for some reason. Thanks. A loud squeak draws my eyes to Guts as he stands atop Olivia's shoulder. You two? A wry smile stretches across Olivia's face. I think it means Guts is saying it's actually so-so. Hey, come on. Hey, cut him some slack, Guts. Inko didn't have any time to make anything for the contest. He's got high standards. Your rat's super smart. Yep, that's why I've gotten so good. The sheer absurdity of it. Oh, I don't know which of us broke first, but our laughter fills the air, heard only by us as the rainfall cuts off all the other noise. So, now what? I don't know. I don't want to go yet. Still pretty worn out. Worn out? A smile crosses my face as a wicked idea comes to mind. Let's just skip class. No, well, too bad. Why? I walk around behind Olivia, grinning like a mad idiot. Inko, what are you doing? Inko! Inko! Her head tries to follow me as I stand right behind her chair. I figured that pushing your chair around is really tiring, so how about I help you out? Olivia blushes and looks away. That's ballsy. That's a bold move. Fine, but just for today. Returning to the campus was certainly awkward. Passerbys shoot us looks. It's not the most common scene to see a girl in a wheelchair just rolling in, sopping wet and tracking mud in. More likely, though, it was because said girl had taken to using my umbrella to hide herself from those looks. She was already extremely red in her face. It was a conundrum. Drop the umbrella and let people see her? Or keep it up and draw more attention? I shall call it the Nito Theorem. She's gonna kill me if I ever attempt to publish it. But making our way back to Olivia's current class, she simply shook her still concealed head. I didn't really have much of a choice. From all that, I knew of a girl her last classes were all on the upper levels. She was in possession of the elevator key, and I was in possession of the weakest knees here in St. Hammond, at least according to Coach Soli. So I wheeled her to my current photography class. On the way over, she keeps bending her neck back to peek at me. Like she's making sure I'm still there. Knocking on his closed door, the Tetrasar professor didn't even bat an eye on the poorly hidden girl. He simply stepped aside and let us through. Ben was looking our way, but I chose to pay him no mind. After everything I heard, Olivia didn't even register he was here. She simply rolled herself to the back of the classroom and through a door into what I always guessed was Idekin's supply closet. You know what? I'm an idiot. It's a dark room. It's a dark room. Oh, that's stupid. The stares of my other classmates abated thankfully as our teacher continued his lecture. Taking my own seat, I focused on Idekin. As much as I could, at least, my muddled thoughts kept me distracted the whole period. Just before the bell rings, Idekin stares me dead in the eye. He points a stern finger directly at me, then to the floor to signal, "You stay." Oh. Wow. That was a moment. I knew something was gearing up. Something was going to happen, but I didn't know it was gonna go this route. It was gonna be so emotional and so like saddening. But most importantly, we did the thing. We hugged the gator. I actually didn't expect it to be so soon, but we hugged the gator. Hell yeah. Alright, so I think this is a pretty good place to stop for now. Because I'm getting kind of tired. Alright. Hey guys, wasn't that fun? I mean, it was a little bit sad, but wasn't that fun? Got a bunch of heat. It was a bunch of heated scenes today. Alright, so yeah, that's it for today. It's still pretty early for me. I might come back later tonight to do a mystery game. I wanted to do at least a few mystery games every so often. So I might do that later tonight. And then I'm gonna try my best to make up for lost time. I'm gonna try to continue doing more of the RPGs. So we got FF12 and we got Octopath Traveler 2 on the way. They're in progress. They're officially in progress. And a couple of Steam games I still have to finish. So that's a lot, and I'm gonna try to make progress in all of them. Big word is try. Alright, so that's it. I might see you guys later, probably, maybe not, but I'll try. Alright, until then, I'll see you guys later for more stuff. Y'all take care. Y'all have a great rest of your day. Take care, guys.